Hello, good morning. Sage here. Thanks for joining me on Kalkine TV for the top ASX buzzing stocks for the day. Let's take a look at the ASX listed 5 stocks that are in the news today because of their price-sensitive announcements. Beginning with Australian multinational specialty biotechnology company CSL. Today they've announced that it has received all necessary regulatory clearances for the acquisition of Vifor Pharma AG. All conditions for the acquisition have been fulfilled and completion of the acquisition will occur by 9th August 2022. CSL will hold more than 97% of Vifor shares upon completion and will proceed with cancellation of the remaining publicly held Vifor shares. CSL's Chief Executive Officer and Managing Director Paul Perreault said in a statement that joining CSL, the Vifor business, adds near-term value along with a clear path to long-term sustainable growth. And CSL shares traded at 295 Australian dollars 30 cents, being up by 0.13% at the market open today. Next up, we have for you information technology company Appen. They've issued an update in relation to the company's half-year results for the 6 months ended 30th June 2022 and financial year 2022 outlook. The company expects group revenue down 7%. Underlying EBITDA is expected to be down as well, 69%. The company is expecting statutory net loss after tax to be $9.4 million for the first half of financial year 2022. Appen's Chief Executive Officer Mark Bryan said that the first half of the financial year has been characterised by challenging external operating and macro conditions, which has resulted in weaker digital advertising demand and a slowdown in spending by some of their major customers. And earlier on the 26th of May 2022, Appen advised that its year-to-date revenue as of 30th April 2022 was lower than the prior corresponding period, and first half 2022 EBITDA was expected to be materially lower than the prior corresponding period. So Appen shares traded at 4 Australian dollars 32 cents, being down by 24.34% in the opening session of trade today. Hopefully you're enjoying this and writing down whatever you need with your pens poised and paper ready. Next up for you, we have Australia's largest debt buyer and collector, Corp Group. They've increased 9% in net profit after tax to $96.2 million for the financial year 2022. The company also announced US purchase debt ledger outlay 80% above than the previous peak, while gross lending volume is 24% above prior recorded in financial year 2019. And on the other hand, the company witnessed 16% increase in US segment net profit after tax. CEO of Credit Corp, Thomas Beregi, said that the US continues to provide a significant runway for growth despite the present resourcing constraints. Many people are seeing this period as a slow growth period that we're approaching. So market volumes have stepped up in recent months and further increases are expected during financial year 2023. Credit Corp shares traded at 20 Australian dollars 41 cents today, down by 16.08%, a big mover at the open this morning. And moving on, multinational healthcare provider and hospital network Ramsay Healthcare announced that Ramsay Australia had given a notice to terminate the hospital purchaser provider agreement between itself and the health insurer Bupa. The parties were unable to reach a resolution on key elements of a new contract, and as a result, the contract between the two parties has been terminated. And following termination, both contractual and agreed transitional arrangements apply for a period of at least 60 days. Ramsay and Bupa are continuing to negotiate to reach agreement regarding a new hospital purchaser provider agreement. Ramsay Healthcare traded at 69 Australian dollars 92 cents, being down by 1.01% at the morning session for trade this morning. And lastly for you, we've got ASX-listed mining company Celsius Resources. They've announced that it has successfully closed a 3.5 million Australian dollar placement, which was oversubscribed. And the company will issue nearly 270 0.947 million fully paid ordinary shares at an issue price of 1.3 cents per share, together with free attaching options to acquire shares on a 1-to-2 basis, subject to the receipt of shareholder approval. And once issued, the new shares will represent approximately 18.10% of the shares of the expanded issue capital. Everblue Capital acted as lead manager to the placement and will receive 6% of the gross proceeds raised from the issue of ordinary shares. Celsius shares traded at 1.4 cents, being down by 12.50% at the opening of the ASX today. Well, thanks very much for your company on that report, but that's all for the ASX Buzzing Stocks of the day this morning. Hope your day in trading goes well. Another episode is coming your way. And remember, we love to hear from you out there. It's you who keeps us on air, watching us every day. And we'd love to know what you think of our new show titles and the content we're providing you. So keep it locked on Kalkine TV for the latest market insights and business news. Sage here, signing off for now.